The CMI is a bold new partnership between two world-class institutions, the University of Cambridge and MIT. Constructing a new world of information, a virtual institute of shared ideas, learning materials and teaching approaches. And shared aspirations. It is going to transform the relationship between the academic and the business worlds, bringing a new impetus to innovation, a new urgency to research, inspiring a new spirit of enterprise and greater competitiveness in the business world. But it's not just about economic success. Basically, it's about people.
I like to think that academically, the CMI program is going to be a huge gain into how I develop as a student and how I develop as a person.
Unlike MIT, Cambridge has supervisions, and supervisions are they're a wonderful way for a student to get to know her or his professor better with a more personalized attention.
MIT has very different strengths, I think. It's full of buzz and energy and young people with no background at all.
I think this is a really good place just to broaden my horizons.
We're different to MIT, where there's much more sort of direct contact. Sort of lab meetings on a Friday with free pizza and everybody sits around and chats. You don't call the guy professor, just call him Tommy. And it's a different approach. And I feel much more sort of capable of actually joining a lab and doing something now.
There's so many things that I can do that I didn't think I would be able to do.
With CMI, the professors have been very kind to me, and I feel like I've grown to know them very quickly on a one-to-one basis. And using that, hopefully, I'll be able to form this network that I'll be able to tap into later on in the future.
I think most of life and most of academics is confidence. Confidence in your ability to accomplish things, confidence in your ability to learn.
Being at MIT has perhaps made me think that doing research is something that I could do.
Doing the CMI program gave me a lot more choice in what I wanted to do, because I wouldn't have had the idea of applying in the States, or the States didn't seem a place I could really go to, far away and almost unreal, whereas now I have friends there, I have lab contacts there, people who advise me, and I mean I almost feel at home in that particular lab, a little bit at least, and I'd quite like to go back.
Cambridge has just opened new doors in terms of really understanding, another person, another culture.
I can get a lot of different experiences in a lot of different countries, and sort of like meeting a lot of different people. Maybe I can have a better understanding of the world in general.
So just in the end, I guess it's just cultural awareness.
I really think at the end of the day what makes you happy is if you're doing a job that you like, and I think no matter what I do, I want to do something that does have the net effect of making other people's lives better.
Part of the excitement comes from making the world a better place, as it were. And for me that is science, or knowledge, understanding, mainly understanding.
One thing that I've noticed now is that not only has CMI affected the 27 of us who are here, and probably the 33 of our Cambridge counterparts who are at MIT, but it's also the Cambridge students who we've come in contact with. And so I think I'm sure as more people go back and forth between the two universities, institutions, we'll be able to appreciate and perhaps swap some of the good stuff between the two institutions, which would be wonderful, actually. I mean, it'd be the best institution in the world, right?
So begins a journey that for these students will be a life-changing experience, so that it is not just science and technology that will solve the great problems facing our world, but knowledge and understanding, reaching out across the globe.